do. What I need the most is somebody to make me do what I can. What you say and what you do must be one. Do the best you can with what you've got where you are. Capitalize on something you like to do. It is not what you know, but what you do that counts. Whatsoever thy hand findeth to do, do it with thy might, for there is no work, nor device, nor knowledge, nor wisdom in the grave, whither thou goest. Do more than exist, live. Do more than touch, feel. Do more than look, observe. Do more than read, absorb. Do more than hear, listen. Do more than listen, understand. Do more than think, ponder. Do more than talk, say something. Do something worth living for, worth dying for. Do something to show that you have a mind and a heart and a soul within. The more we do, the more we can do. The more busy we are, the more leisure we have. What we do for ourselves dies with us. What we do for others and the world remains and is immortal. I have ever held it as a maxim never to do that through another which it was impossible for me to execute myself. What we think or what we know or what we believe is in the end of little consequence. The only thing of consequence is what we do. The question for each man to settle is not what he would do if he had money, time, influence, and educational advantages, but what he will do with what he has. To find out what one is fitted to do and to secure an opportunity to do it is the key to happiness. Never tell anybody what you're going to do until you've done it. Do what you feel in your heart to be right, for you'll be criticized anyway. You'll be damned if you do and damned if you don't. What I must do is all that concerns me, not what the people think. This rule is harder because you will always find those who think they know what is your duty better than you know it. Doer. Be a doer, not a talker. The doer alone learneth. A wrongdoer is often a man who has left something undone, not always he that has done something. In the Western world, a man is known by what he does, but in the Eastern world, a man is known by what he dreams. In the West, a man believes in things, in material gains. In the East, a man believes in ideals and moral values. In the West, the people want freedom in their personal lives. But in the East, it is more important that there be security for the individual person. Be ye doers of the word and not hearers, deceiving your own selves. Do you have the spirit of a doer? Do you have an urge deep down inside to better your own conditions in life, to pick yourself up after you have been knocked down, to keep on when everything seems to be against you? If you don't have the spirit of the doer, you can cultivate it. If you were not born with it, and some few people are, you can acquire it. How? You start by simply giving the best you've got to everything you do, the small things as well as the big. Doing. The significance of life is doing something. Whatever is worth doing well. Content yourself with doing. Leave the talking to others. Let us then be up and doing with a heart for any fate, still achieving, still pursuing. Learn to labor and to wait. The great pleasure in life is doing what people say you cannot do. There's a tragedy in store for the person who forms the habit of half-doing things. Hoping and waiting is not my way of doing things. Things won are done. Joy's soul lies in the doing. There are safe and unsafe ways of doing nearly anything. The knowledge or the knack of doing things safely is gained by experience, properly directed. See? Doing good. Do good and disappear. Live for something. Do good and leave behind you a monument of virtue which the storms of time can never destroy. Write your name in kindness, love, and mercy on the hearts of those who come in contact with you, and you will never be forgotten. Good deeds will shine as brightly on earth as the stars in heaven. Do not wait for extraordinary circumstances. Do not wait for extraordinary circumstances to do good actions. Try to use ordinary situations. See? Do good with what thou hast, or it will do thee no good. The man who sees a chance to do a good turn here and a little one there, and shed a little light here and a little sunniness there, has something to live for. It is not enough to do good. One must do it the right way. Better do a good deed near at home than far away to burn incense. Anyone who proposes to do good must not accept people to roll stones out of his way, but must accept his lot calmly if they even roll a few more on it. A strength which becomes clearer and stronger through experiences of such obstacles is the only strength that can conquer them. Resistance is only a waste of strength. To be doing good is man's most glorious task. Live to do good, and you will never tire of your employment. Nothing progresses more rapidly in a heart set upon doing good than in ability to be useful. They who at first are timid, shy, awkward in such efforts soon acquire courage, expertness, and efficiency. Greater than genius, greater than power, greater than riches is the ability to pour out one's life for the uplifting of others. Let us not be weary in well-doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not. He that does good to another does good also to himself, not only in the consequences, but in the very fact, for the consciousness of well-doing is in itself ample reward. The sum total of life is measured by the good we can do. It is our cherished hope that every branch of our family tree will bear luscious fruit that will enrich mankind and make the world a better place in which to live. Done. There are cases where little can be said and much must be done. It is easier said than done. It isn't how much you know, but what you get done that the world rewards and remembers. The biggest handicap to success for some is an inability to get things done, like eating soup with a fork. A fellow doesn't last long on what he has done. Especially if a fellow doesn't like what he has done. A fellow doesn't last long on what he has done. He's got to keep on delivering as he goes along. If you want something done, get a busy person to do it. Well done is better than well said. What we have done makes us what we are. People who get things done have to learn to say no to others and to themselves.